Hello, my loves. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I'm Gabrielle Dejoie, and today we are going to do another tarot reading. I am so excited for this one. This is going to be what are your Jupiter in Pisces blessings? So if you don't know, Jupiter will be in Pisces coming up very soon. From May 13th to July 28th in 2021, Jupiter was actually in Pisces. And so you might have noticed some of these blessings already coming through. But Jupiter retrograded, went back into Aquarius, and will be ending the year of 2021 back in Pisces. And so from December, I think it's 28th or 29th, to May 10th of 2022, we are going to have Jupiter in Pisces. As well, Jupiter is retrograding again, which means that it'll be back into Pisces in the end of 2022 from October 28th to about December 20th, 2022. So we have a lot of Jupiter in Pisces this coming year, and there will be blessings flowing in. Jupiter is actually known as the planet of abundance and blessings and opportunities. Jupiter is expansive, it's large, and it's in charge, and like I said, brings abundance. So Pisces, the sign of Pisces is the dreamer. It's very dreamy, it's very intuitive, but it can definitely help us kind of dream big, right? So Jupiter in Pisces brings this abundance. It also brings this deep connection with our intuition and with all things creative and spiritual, all that good stuff. Now, I do want to point out some of the negative aspects of Pisces, just so you're aware. Pisces, being the dreamer, can also have their head in the clouds. It can get to a place where Pisces is actually completely ignoring reality and is living in that dream realm. As well, Pisces can be somewhat of a martyr in the sense of I'm going to give, and then I'm going to look around and be like, wait, why did you take so much? With these two things, watch out for idealism and kind of being in this like unrealistic space a little too much. Watch out for, foregoing your needs or kind of trampling your needs for the good of others. Make sure that your boundaries stay strong and intact during this time. And it's definitely a good time now to reassess your boundaries and see where you need to maybe adjust them so that they work for you in this present time. Another thing about Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces, is that there can be issues with addiction. And so just watch out for that during this transit. So we're going to get into the actual tarot part of the video today. What I'm going to be looking at are what are the blessings coming in for you, how to make the most of your blessings during this time, and what are some things to be aware of or cautious of during this Jupiter in Pisces transit. So let's get into it. I'm going to set up your piles so you can pick, and let's go. Okay, so we have 3 different star cards for you with 3 different crystals, okay? And so this is going to be pile number 1. Pile number 1 is the star card from the traditional Rider-Waite deck. And it is accompanied by this beautiful amethyst crystal. Pile 2 is from the Everyday Witch tarot deck, and this is my little mini tarot deck. So this is pile 2's star card. And this is a pyrite crystal that I have for you. And pile 3 is from the Modern Witch tarot deck, and this is that star card. And it's paired with a beautiful labradorite crystal. Okay, so as we do all the time on this channel, you're going to take 3 deep breaths to connect your energy to this reading and to center yourself. And then you're going to pick pile 1, 2, or 3. And what I like to do is actually close my eyes if I am in a safe space to do so, and take my deep breaths, and then kind of, I will generally see in my mind's eye a number, but this could come to you kind of audibly. You might hear which number works for you. Just trust your intuition, go with what resonates most for you, and that's going to give you the most accurate reading for your Jupiter in Pisces blessings. Please remember that you always have self-determination. This is guidance from your highest selves, from your angels, from your honorable ancestors, from your spirit guides. But I do want you to know you have self-determination. You are able to make your own choices here. If you don't like the reading, then you can make different choices and take different actions so that you can kind of shift and change the reading. That is always at play here. I am definitely not guiding you or telling you to do anything specific. Please always use your own intuition first and foremost when it comes to making choices for yourself and for your life. Thank you guys for watching the channel. Please remember to subscribe to this channel for more tarot pick-a-card readings. Like this video, it helps me know that you enjoy content like this, and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. This is your reading for what are the blessings that Jupiter in Pisces is bringing to you. What blessings are coming your way with this Jupiter in Pisces transit? And so we have the Justice card, 3 of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. We also have surrender, procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Turn away. Innocence and acceptance. Interesting. First off, I do see like a right. Something is going to be corrected. A wrong is going to be corrected. Essentially, you will be getting literally justice for something. If there's any court case or like a judgment you were looking for, you're going to get an answer during the Pisces in Jupiter transit. It'll feel like almost like all the things that you've been putting out, all the work you've been putting into something is going to pay off, essentially. You'll be getting kind of your desserts for what you've been putting effort into. The 3 of Pentacles says there's some type of collaboration energy. So it could be that you are finding people that really help you balance out as well. I'm seeing that you might be connecting with some more of your soul tribe. You might be attracting your soul tribe during this time. You might be maybe getting married or coming together, kind of like the birth of a child even could be in this, because it's kind of like the family unit is coming together to me. That's only for a couple of you, I would say. But I do see this kind of collaboration efforts happening, especially if you have like a business or, yeah, I'm really seeing this in like a business sense, that you're coming together with other people to kind of further your business, further your goals financially and perhaps emotionally as well. So like I said, this could be a friend group or it could be business related, but I do see there being like this collaboration effort coming in. And then the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is where I'm pulling that emotion from. The cups is, signifies emotions. And I feel like it could be like a love offer, somebody getting engaged after all the time and effort they've put into a relationship. Then you're finally coming together, right, to create a union. And so, yeah, I do feel like there could be either marriage or engagement for some of you out there. So surrender to procrastination. So there's definitely, like I said, there's definitely something around business or finances where it's like you have these ideas, especially if you're coming together with a group. It's like somebody is bringing you a great idea that you're able to work on and collaborate on together. I really see that putting that into action during this time period is going to be beneficial, right? Don't procrastinate if you have like a fleshed out idea. Go ahead, schedule it, get it done, put it out there to the world. Like the world needs it during this time period I'm seeing, and you need to share it because it's almost like I'm seeing this like viral energy. Where like if you put something out on, YouTube, or you put on something out on TikTok, I see it going viral. Basically, I see it getting a lot of traction and you getting a lot of abundance from it. Like I said, either that soul tribe or that could be clients. It's definitely time to go ahead and act on whatever brilliant idea is kind of brewing for you now. Surrender to sleep and rest. So basically, you do want to honor your need for quiet time. I see that during your sleep, you might be getting like a lot of just messages, guidance, brilliant ideas, like $1 million ideas, okay? So you definitely want to make sure that you are scheduling in time for rest and rejuvenating yourself, because although you don't want to procrastinate, right, you also don't want to be work, all work, no play. That's not going to be beneficial for you right now. You do need to be realistic, okay, about what you can and can't do, what you have the energy to do. We have a finite, amount of energy. We have a finite amount of time. And so act accordingly, okay? Schedule accordingly. There's also this piece of like not jumping into work as a crutch or as a way to ignore what really needs to be dealt with, okay? I do see that for some people, that you might be somebody that works in place of feeling your feelings, right? You might jump into work so that, and kind of that being a distraction, which, we need healthy distractions. I feel like I said this very recently in a reading. We do need healthy distractions, but we also need to like have some moderation to that distraction. At some point, we need to feel our feelings. So surrender to rest. If you're tired, take a nap. That's really going to help prevent burnout. Acceptance, innocence, and turn away. Okay, acceptance is like accepting what you can and can't do. I'm really feeling that. There's going to be that, like, the blessing here is going to be that you're going to have the ability to like more easily listen to your body. It's going to be very easy for you to say like, oh no, I do need sleep. I do need to ask for help. I do need to set a boundary. That's going to be a little bit easier for you at this time. So is turning away from things that like drain your energy or siphon your energy. Like no is going to be pretty easy for you. If you find that you had issues with boundaries before, for some reason right now you're lit on boundaries, you're like, nah, I'm saying no to you, no to you, no to you, yes to me. Okay, that is what's happening right here. And innocence, I really feel like you just have a very pure heart. You have very pure intention. So as you're saying no to all these different people, it's coming from a good place. It's coming from I'm saying no to you so that I can provide for the greater good. I can provide for my family. If I sleep now, I'm a better mom to you because I'm not gonna like snap off at my child. Focus on your innocence, right? Your heart. What does your heart say? Doing things like out of good. It's really interesting. I know that this is a mermaid deck, but like there are fish in all of these pictures. And so your intuition is going to be super on point. I definitely feel like that Piscean vibes is super real with this. Your intuition is going to be on fire. Your guides are going to be giving you, like I said, those $1 million ideas are going to be flowing your way. So it's really like take action on them. It's going to be easier to not procrastinate, because I feel like there's this fire in your heart, in your belly, to really like, you know, get done what you want to get done and succeed in the way that you want to succeed. I'm really feeling like this transit is gonna bring you like positive news and positive like a pat on the back, if you will. Somebody is going to say like, this really helped me when you said X, Y, and Z. When you put out X, Y, and Z, I felt like $1 million. You know, like you're gonna get positive feedback, and it's gonna help kind of propel you forward and motivate you to keep going, motivate you to do. And so it might not be that you are actually working out of the need to distract yourself, but it could be that you're working because you're just so excited. So in that, take some time to rest, okay? You might feel like I have all this energy, but you do need to continually restore your energy, okay? Justice is also, there's an amount of balance here, okay? The black and white cat, yin and yang. You need the rest to be able to run the marathon. You need the breaks, the pit stops, okay? To keep the momentum going. So don't burn yourself out by just work, work, work. There's gonna be some great collaborations coming your way during this Jupiter and Pisces transit. Your intuition is very lit. I want to reiterate that. So if you have like a dream journal, your dreams are going to be very, I feel like, heightened at this time, very vivid. And so if you have a dream journal, write down your dreams. If you don't have a dream journal, consider getting one. Write down just random ideas that pop into your brain, because you never know which one is going to be like, ooh, that's the one, okay? So how to make the most of this transit, of the blessings that are flowing in, how are you going to make the most of them? Okay, so I do have abundance right here with Ganesha up there. And that is the root chakra. So I do see working on your root chakra, eating red fruits, vegetables, grounding kind of like sweet potato. Root vegetables are going to be really good for you during this time. Patience, having patience for things as they unfold, okay? As you turn away from things that don't work for you, or things that you realize are not healthy for you, you're gonna have to have patience for what's gonna come out of that, because something beautiful is gonna come out of that. Like literally this time period is gonna help you to like push away things that don't work, things that, like I said, siphoning off your energy. And so having the patience to see the blessings and abundance come in is gonna be important for you. Fire guardian, ignite your passions, okay? That definitely works along with the surrender procrastination. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Elephant, okay. This is like a strong group, and also you got the elephant twice basically, because the abundance card has Ganesha on it. So elephant is a fire animal. There's so much fire. You have so much passion, and just tapping into that passion, but in a kind of slow burn kind of way, okay? I keep seeing that, right? Surrender procrastination, but then surrender to rest and sleep. It's like you need both to get where you're wanting to go. But literally all this fire, like you have fire, 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 eagle, which is air, but still it's like seeing from a higher perspective, and, you know, really seeing what you can make in seeing the bigger picture, okay? It's not about this one failure or this one thing that doesn't work out. It's how does this thing that doesn't work out lead to the best idea you've ever had that's gonna create you massive abundance, okay? And patience, right? Once again, having that patience to see these things coming into fruition. And then we have the Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands. How can you make the most of the blessings coming in is really like when you get an idea, run with it. Go ahead and flesh it out in the moment if you have a chance to, but really do not neglect the ideas flowing your way. It's so important right now for you to kind of like cash into these ideas, okay? To really like take it, run with it, like work it out. Your guides are going to help you do this. The Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Okay, there's also this element of like, how do I say this? There's this element of having sex that's also going to like kind of rev up your passions and work on kind of your solar plexus. So I'm seeing there being like a big activation both in your root chakra, which is stability and kind of groundedness and safety. And then your sacral chakra, which is kind of the fire in your belly. It's connected to sexual, just your sexuality. It's connected to creativity. It's connected to your passion, right? And so I'm seeing like one of the ways to make the most of this abundance and the blessings coming in is to like enjoy yourself, act on your passionate self, like create, have sex, enjoy your partner, romance yourself, romance your partner. I'm seeing that that's going to really amplify just your love for yourself and for others. You're going to feel so fulfilled in your love life. And so that could be one of the blessings also coming in is related to love and just feeling kind of emotionally abundant. Yeah, the Ace of Wands is passion, right? It's that spark of passion there. And so you might meet somebody and, following up or kind of giving them a chance, this might be, a good relationship for you if you just, soon meet somebody. I'm also seeing the Six of Cups here, which indicates to me this kind of like, I look at it as a card of self-compassion, kind of like I'm going to give to my younger self, right? I'm going to give myself what I need to just feel good and feel kindness from myself, okay? So I really think of this card as like a self-compassion card, but it can also be like a card of kind of innocence, youth. Innocence harkens back to that, right? It's like, it's young love. It's like this kind of honeymoon phase, So those are all kind of coming up to me with this Six of Cups. So, if you have just started a relationship, really like enjoy that honeymoon phase, go on dates, be sweet to each other. Enjoy, okay? That's what's coming up here. Enjoy. The Elephant, it's very like it knows what it wants. It's gonna get there. It has like the stamina. It has the power. It is a strong animal and it's abundant. So there's just this fire in you to really go after what you desire right now. And I see that, fostering that and really like evolving that is just going to bring in so much abundance, whether that is emotionally or financially. But remember, have patience, okay? So you're gonna start seeing trickles of things coming in, but there is this need for patience. For example, if you start to kind of connect with your soul tribe, there's this element of not being overzealous, okay? Because you do have so much fire, there's so much excitement, but go slow. Like you don't have to rush everything. Even if it's a relationship, you don't want to rush everything in the relationship. You do want to take the time you need to cultivate, trust and strength and getting to know each other, okay? But I do see just, wow, like, the abundance is real. Clearly with this 8 abundance card here. But definitely working on your root chakra, okay? Take baths. Baths could be helpful during this time. Spiritual baths for cleansing. Make sure that you are cleansing constantly so that you are getting off any old energy or any negativity that might come up. Listen to your guides. Use the big ears of the elephant to listen to what is being said to you, because I feel like you have all the tools, and anything you still need, you're being given. Like it's being shared with you. So listen as closely as you can to the guidance that you're being given. So these are things to take caution with, to be aware of during this Pisces, this Jupiter and Pisces transit. Okay, remember I said at the beginning, there are some kind of not downfalls, but things to be aware of during such a transit. And so, okay, nurturing. So nurturing, you want to nurture yourself. Once again, that 6 of Cups, it's like take care of yourself, okay? Surrender to rest and sleep. It's all over this reading, is really make sure you are nurturing your inner child. Maybe it's time to do some inner child work. That could be really helpful, especially during Pisces season not Pisces season, but during, this transit of Jupiter through Pisces, because it's very much like, how can I heal my inner child, the one that was such a dreamer and saw me being, successful or president. Make sure you're nurturing yourself. Drink enough water, do yoga, do whatever physical activity makes you happy, get into nature, take walks, garden, whatever it is that kind of nurtures your inner soul. Definitely take time for it during this period of time so that you're not running ragged and burning out, okay? Peace. Meditate if you can. Focus on gratitude as well. Cultivate a gratitude practice. Because I do see it's almost like with all this passion and all that... Yeah, see, I'm like knocking shit over because I'm so excited. All this passion and all this fire, it's like you don't want to be a bull in a china shop. You want to cultivate an inner peace, an inner center, so that you're not running over others. You do want to keep this like innocence part of you. You want to connect with that innocence. So am I doing this for the right reasons, right? How does this feel? How does this action make me, feel, and what does it make me think about myself? So there's just this need to like slow down, meditate, make sure that you're taking time for yourself, so that you're not making like too hasty of decisions or taking actions that are a little bit reckless almost, because you are like, oh, like abundance is flowing in. Let me go and like put all my money into X, Y, and Z. There's just this element of like having your wits about you, having yourself grounded so that you're not kind of like up in the clouds, like in this fantasy place. Golden egg. Okay, so this is a spirit animal. I want to say it's the unstruck sound, and I feel like it's related to the heart. I do feel like it's like, what is at your heart center? Okay, what is your heart saying it wants, and really listening to your heart. So with this, it is like it's maintaining a cultivate a gratitude practice. Okay, this is all about like your heart center, the unstruck sound. You can only hear the guidance when you are quiet. Okay, so meditate, really get into your heart, kind of feel into your heart, be in nature if you need to, meditate like under a tree. I'm really feeling like you need to slow down in some respects, or have time each day to slow down so that you don't get carried away by, maybe like the fame or the glitz and glamour and like this stuff that really doesn't appeal to you. You just want, you might just want money so that you can enjoy your family and, have the things you desire without struggle, right? But like the fame might not actually be what you want, but if you let it go to your head kind of thing, you might get lost in it, okay? So it's just like, make sure you're staying in touch with what your heart's desire is and get clear about what your heart's desire is. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. In terms of things to be aware of, is kind of like your emotions overflowing, okay? Like there being just too much pressure or stress, or just, it's really paying attention to, is my cup filled? Do I need something to relieve the stress, right? There's just, be aware of your cup flowing over. This can be an abundance of emotions or abundance of things coming at you, and you're just kind of like overwhelmed and overstimulated. That's what the word I'm thinking of is, overstimulated. Six of Wands is the card of like being celebrated. And so I'm feeling like when I said earlier, you might have something go viral, like a video or, like a promotion or something. It's almost like this card of people just like celebrating you. And in the sense of like where it fell in kind of your reading, it's saying like, be aware that you don't let stuff go to your head, okay? Connect with your heart and stay vigilant when it comes to who you are trusting, okay? So not everyone is gonna be in your best and highest interest, and not everyone is there for a pure and innocent reason, okay? You have innocent intentions, but not everybody does. So when you do see success, when you do see abundance, when you do see fame potentially, because I am getting a sense of kind of fame in a certain way, and that could just be notoriety, being well known, getting an award of sorts from your job, or what have you. Be aware of people's true intentions and new people coming into your life, okay? Not everybody, some people are going to be new, and you might have new soul family coming in, but I do see it's like, some people, it's kind of like the spiritual community these days, right? Be discerning when you get readings, when you get candles, when you get workings, like when you get coaching. Not everybody has like the actual guidance you need. Not everybody's real, okay? Not everybody is in your highest and best interest. Some people are just out here trying to make their buck, and they don't really care about, their clients or the consumers. And so I do feel like you just have to be discerning when it comes to who you're letting into your world, and, who is around you and your team that's developing at this time. Ace of Pentacles is that, once again, that spark, that possibility. I do see this as like somebody coming in, like business partners or what have you, that just be aware of the opportunities presented to you. Not all that glitters is gold. Not every opportunity is one you're going to have to take or should even take. So be discerning when it comes to the opportunities or jobs that are offered to you right now, because you're gonna get a lot of offerings. I do see like a lot of possibilities opening for you, but if you take one possibility, it might close the door to another. So I just want you to be cautious of what you are saying yes to, because any yes is gonna be a no to something else, okay? Let's pull one final message from Spirit, just as a supporting, guiding message during this Jupiter in Pisces transit for you. Let's see. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Interesting. So your ancestors are definitely here during this time. They're definitely rooting you on. They apologize for any kind of hindrance that they've placed on you. And so this being any like ancestral, ties, chains, ancestral curses, right? Like generational curses, that might be making it more difficult for you to reach this abundance. but they are rooting you on. They are very much looking for you to break the chains, to break the curses, and to create this generational wealth even. That can be emotionally, that can be financially, but I do see this as something that you're going to be like that ancestor one day that has been able to pass down this healing for their future children, for the future generations. So whether you are physically going to be a parent, or whether it's like you're teaching something, you're teaching the next generation, or you're giving the world a new invention, there is something brilliant that I do feel like is coming out of this transit for you. So, you know, your ancestors are coming through with the ideas, okay? The brilliant ideas. So take heed, listen closely. I wish you a beautiful new year and beautiful Jupiter in Pisces transit. I love y'all. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and stay tuned for more readings, spirituality content, mental health and wellness content, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number 2. This is your reading if you chose this mini deck star card or the pyrite crystal. So, what are the blessings that Jupiter in Pisces is bringing you? We have Strength, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Ooh, okay. I like that energy already. You have the Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. The High Priestess, harness mystic power. Drop your shields, protection guardian. And so all these cards just popped out and I was like, fine, I'll take them. And direction guardian, choose your path. And you have surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. I'm gonna put that right under Direction Guardian, which says choose your path. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Spiritual awakening and rebirth. So y'all are going through a serious transformation, pile number 2. Y'all are choosing a different way. Like I see that like there's going to be a new path that is presented to you during this time, a path that very well could lead to a lot of abundance. The Strength card is here, as well as the 9 of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. And I just feel like this 9 of Pentacles is like you in between being strong, right? Having the courage to maybe say what you need, say what you desire, put out to the universe what you want. And in, you know, and between you being like a boss who is very like alluring and radiant and very like just people are drawn to you, right? There's almost like your beauty is gonna elevate during this time. There's this confidence within you that people are just drawn to you during this time. And so in between the strength and courage that you're expressing and this alluring, beautiful energy, you have this abundant garden where you are standing in security and beauty, abundance, lushness, okay? Like that's what I'm kind of seeing is lush, okay? Your life is going to just be kind of glowing up. And I do see this as like a you thing, like you are going to be glowing up. You're going to have this kind of strength and power that you didn't seem to have before, or maybe that you were like teeter-tottering on. But I do see Jupiter and Pisces is going to bring you like this inner beauty that will then kind of shine out and just very much like be present and pulling in different offers, perhaps different suitors or opportunities. I do see just you just being very alluring during this time. So it's interesting here because we have both the arrow, which is surround yourself with protective energy, and the protection guardian, who says drop your shields. So this protection guardian is the female version of Saint Michael or Archangel Michael, depending on what your belief is. And Archangel Michael, has his shield and his sword and is very much like a protective, strong energy. You can call on him anytime you need. Angels are very willing and ready to aid us. And so if you need to maybe stop doing a bad habit, that's when you can call on Archangel Michael. If you need protection, you can call on Archangel Michael. And I'm seeing this as like you do need to call on that protection. Surrounding yourself with protective energies means that you are going to the sources and if you're asking advice, for example, you're going to the person in your life that has compassionate and good advice. You're not going to the person that you might get great advice, or you might get hurt. Okay. You might get like I don't know, Sagittariuses have this way about them that like the truth is very blunt and can be hurtful, and that might not be who you need to go to during this time for help or support. Okay. So I'm just seeing that you just simply calling on your guides or your angels will bring the support you need. And also be mindful of cleansing your space with herbs, copal, frankincense, and myrrh, sound bowls, sound healing kind of stuff. Like cleanse your space, cleanse your body, make sure you're taking your spiritual baths. I feel like you are just glowing up during this time period. And so you really want to be mindful of the energy that is hanging around you. There's going to be a lot of jealous vibes, I feel like, because people are going to be like, oh, why is she or why is he, why are they doing so good? But like the truth is you're glowing up because you've put in the work, you've put in the effort, you've put in the healing time, and this is your time. Okay. So don't worry about what anybody else is saying about you, but there is this element of like, protect yourself, keep yourself clear, and what they have to say won't harm you if you are doing what you need to do to keep your protections up. Make sure you're cleansing your aura. Direction guardian, choose your path. So like I said, you definitely have choice of whatever it is you want right now. I feel like it's at your disposal almost, but it's really making a choice about, well, what do you want? You might be kind of like up in the air about a person or where you want to live, what career you want to go into. You might just be, choosing your major in school. And so it's like, oh, well, what do I want? What would make you happy? Okay. High Priestess is here. Harness mystic power. There's definitely like the element of the divine feminine that is just all over your tarot cards is just so evident. It's like, yeah, you can have what you want. You just need to decide what you would like, basically. But I do see that it's almost like this ancient power in you is coming up now. This whatever your ancestors' healing abilities were, whatever blessings and gifts they had to give you, it is going to be ever so apparent right now. Like the ancestral gifts are just going to be pouring out right now. And you have this rebirth, right? The rebirth, you are literally, like I said, glowing up. And I do feel like there's this spiritual kind of like, what do you call it? A spiritual awakening that might be happening for you right now, which, to be fair, isn't always like rainbows and sunshine. Like spiritual awakenings can be kind of like dark and drastic. Okay. But I do see that it's going to bring in the abundance. It's going to bring in the like lushness. It's going to bring in like the beauty that you desire to see in your life. Surrender defensiveness. Okay, so let's talk about, spiritual awakening. Dude, I totally forgot you had this, but this rebirth card just like spoke to me about, that's really funny. Okay, so yeah, you're having a spiritual awakening. Most likely you are elevating a certain ideal about yourself or about the world that is going to help you tap into your abundance vibes. Surrendering defensiveness, it doesn't matter what other people have to say. This is where that like jealousy thing I was feeling came in. Somebody is going to be jealous. Somebody might say something to try to get you, kind of try to like, their intention is to knock you down a peg. Like, oh, she thinks she's all that kind of thing, right? I know the kids don't say all that anymore, but whatever. Somebody's going to attempt to knock you down a peg, but don't like feed into it, okay? Because you are literally glowing right now. And so you not reacting, I definitely feel like that is going to just continue elevating you. And surrender to trust. Trust your own ideas. Trust what you have to say. When you make this choice, this direction, guardian, when you make the choice of what you desire and what you want to do, don't backtrack for family. Don't backtrack for friends. Don't backtrack for your partner. Like, listen to your inner guidance, okay? Because you literally have so much power right now and so much protection around you. Like, even the way that these cards are placed, the two guardians you got are kind of like on the outer skirts of your reading, as well as you have spiritual awakening and rebirth kind of like hugging the rest of your cards in terms of your blessings, okay? So this is like a major glow up, spiritual, but I'm definitely seeing like this physical element to this. You might be like losing weight or gaining weight to get back to a healthy weight. You might be more into like exercising and like literally strength training. So you're feeling more confident and good in your body. I'm almost seeing like this like as like the postpartum glow up where you are like, okay, it's time to take care of me now. After I've had my child, like now I'm going to take care of me and get back to feeling like me again. And so this can be in a sense of just taking care of you, starting to, I just had a mommy glow up, if you want to watch that video, where I did my hair, I got my nails done, and it was just like this element of getting back to me and what makes me feel confident and good again, right? And so it could be an element of that where you're like, okay, I'm gonna start taking care of myself in like kind of more in materialistic ways. And that's gonna bleed over into taking care of yourself kind of emotionally and holistically. This pile is how to make the most of your blessings. Support. Ooh, I love this card, if you can see that. I do feel like tapping into the people that are truly there for you, and that even goes with the surround yourself with protective energy, with your true friends, the people you know that are truly there for you, supportive and compassionate towards you. Tapping into your friend group, that will help you kind of get through this rebirth, get through this glow up, and just continue kind of in more of a positive mindset. Because like I said, somebody's gonna say something to you and it's gonna hurt your feelings, and you're gonna have to kind of move through it in a mature manner, or hopefully you will be able to move through it in a mature way. You won't be able to give them like you don't have to lower yourself to their energy. You can just be like, okay, and keep it pushing and keep on glowing up, okay? Because in the long run, like, you're winning. The Knight, be brave and honest. The Fire Ant. The Hawk. Nine of Wands. Temperance. The Three of Swords reversed. And the Page of Wands. Okay, so I'm feeling like by finally letting go of something that has been hurting you, you are going to be able to accept the blessings that are coming in by finally like releasing this pain that it seems like you've been holding on for a very long time. It could be something that happened 3 years ago that still kind of haunts you or harms you, hurts you. By deciding this direction, guardian, by deciding that that is something that you want to be over and done with, that you want to have peace with, you're going to be able to accept the blessings that are flowing in that much more. You're going to like let go of this dead weight. This 9 of Wands says like you're like almost like at the end of the battle. Like nine is the completion energy, and it's like she's looking like, damn, I really did that. Like that wasn't easy. It kind of hurt, but we're here. Okay, we're here. And I do see there being this element of just like, you know, trusting that the end is that your blessings are flowing in, that the end of the turmoil is going to be coming or is here. It's not even like you're still in turmoil. You're just stressed about the turmoil that you just got through. Okay, so it's kind of like this healing part of you. So you're trying to like look back and be like, damn, I'm hurt. But like, you do have time now to slow down and lick your wounds and bandage yourself up, okay? I am seeing that. So it really is this like letting go of this hurt, being able to heal. Perhaps seeing a therapist would be beneficial for you in this time to truly like get past, you know, the pain and take this win, okay? And temperance is like all about balance. It's using the logical mind and the emotional mind to create like this alchemy, this new situation, this new potion that is like literally the elixir of life, okay? Because like I said, like the strength card here, I feel like that's probably why the strength card here, it's like you're going to realize I have the courage to overcome. I have the strength to keep going. Like I did that, you know, and you're going to be giving yourself props for it. So the fire ant, I'm feeling like there is this energy of like working hard and the continuing to work and go and grow through what you need to grow through. That's going to help you kind of tap into your abundance during this time. But the fire ant also, when they're annoyed or angry or tired, then they'll like bite, right? They'll bite, they'll gripe and bite. And that's kind of the thing I'm seeing here for you is like, make sure you're not getting overly tired. Make sure that you're taking a breather and being able to reassess and heal and taking some time to kind of tend to you, okay? The hawk is a high-flying animal or a bird, right? And sees things from a greater perspective, sees kind of the overall picture. You're going to have the benefit of being able to see why something didn't work out. If someone else is getting their just desserts, I feel like you're gonna be able to like witness it. Like you don't have to do anything, but something's gonna happen where like whoever hurts you or puts you through like the ringer, it's almost like you're gonna be able to watch them fall. Not that we wanna revel in somebody else's misery, but I do feel like you're gonna be able to see like why something didn't work out or why something had to happen for you to be in a better place, okay? That whatever happened puts you on track to be in a lot better of a situation. The hawk is also a messenger of divinity. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. So listen to a message. You will probably be receiving a message. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem smaller and significant, it will eventually redirect your course. When in balance, it sees clearly or is intuitive. The interesting thing is this, like, this is a messenger card, the Page of Wands, and I do see this being a message of either love or desire is coming in somehow. And it's going to change and shift something for you. You might be getting a lot of people that want to take you on dates, or, you know, somebody, a flame, even a past flame, might be coming in and just giving you compliments and trying to get you back, essentially. That might be something. During this time, I think it's being honest with yourself, reaching out for the support of good friends, being a support to yourself, okay? Once again, self-care, being aware of your emotions and your health, and, you know, how close you are to biting, for example, with this fire ant, okay? Taking time to slow down and rest is really going to help you build up that strength and keep your protections up, okay? So this is going to be a time period of rejuvenation for you. This last pile is, what are some things to be cautious of or aware of during this transit? So firstly, we have the Queen of Swords, Five of Wands, Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Death card. You also have healing and gratitude. So the healing and gratitude, wow. Really, really consider cultivating a gratitude list. I literally think I just told pile one this as well, but there's so much healing happening for you, and it's almost like you need to be aware that this is a time that you need to address your healing. Don't shy away from your healing right now. There is a lot that can be healed if you take time to slow down and allow yourself to be healed, okay? A lot that you will be letting go of and getting rid of. And I definitely see, like, the blessings coming in are that it's gonna help you to move through this. It's gonna help you to see with your third eye what you need to let go of, what you need to leave behind. See that, like, you are a new version of yourself. Like, this is literally like you leveling up, and that not everything that you had or did can come with you in this new stage. So there's some new things coming in, okay? There's new offerings, there's new possibilities. And that is exactly what Jupiter in Pisces is. It's like new opportunities, new abundance, and new possibilities. Even though this is a time of healing, don't forget to celebrate yourself. Like, make sure that you are celebrating how far you've come. You're aware of, like, oh, well, I would have taken the petty route back when, or maybe even a year ago, I would have taken the petty route, right? This Five of Wands energy. But right now, I'm going to decide to be the more mature person. I'm going to take more of my higher selves energy. I'm going to be the bigger person here. I'm also going to use my boundaries. So be careful of your boundaries. Be aware of your boundaries. You might be somebody that is very much a giver, a lover, very much that motherly energy where you don't want others to be sad. You don't want others to be in pain. You don't want others to go without. But there's really this need to pay attention to what you need, okay? So the Queen of Swords says, I am going to have strong boundaries because that's going to mean the healthiest me, and it's going to be the healthiest relationships. When I am not literally pouring out of an empty cup all the time, I am in a state where I can give my best advice, my best self, and my best work. So, especially with, like, if you watch my little, like, intro to Jupiter and Pisces, you know, Pisces can kind of be the martyr. It can say like, I'm gonna give until there's literally nothing left for me to give. It's like the giving tree. And like literally the tree is dead at the end of that book. And I kind of think of it as a very sad tale of having no boundaries, right? You can also look at it as being a parent because you give to your child. But there's this element of needing to like hold fast to your boundaries. Make sure you are giving back to yourself so that you can be that beautiful, abundant, strong, courageous person. If you are still around, right, for your family, if you're healthy, then you can continue growing your lush garden and your family is just going to benefit from that lush garden, right? But if you're gone, then the garden dies and nobody wins, okay? So I really see this as needing to secure your energy and make sure that you're protecting that energy. Any petty fights, make sure you're not dragged in. If it is not your fight, do not step in. Pettiness in general, I just feel like that's something to very much be aware of and be cautious of, is getting into little fights or little tiffs that can blow up, like majorly blow up. Be aware of the words you say, beware of, the energy that is around you. If you need to excuse yourself from a situation, if you need to not attend a certain event because you feel, it's not safe for whatever reason. And that could be for your physical health. It could be for your emotional health. It can be for your mental health. I'm seeing like taking heed of whatever your gut feeling is about something. Just listen to your gut about it, especially with this 5 of Wands coming up right next to the 4 of Wands. I feel like there's some type of celebration that might be happening. Maybe somebody's getting married or somebody's having a birthday party. And if you're not feeling 100% about your safety or your like family safety in respect to going, like don't go, okay? Be careful with that during this time. Let me pull you one last message from Spirit, just as some support during this Jupiter in Pisces transit. Well, okay. Always too many. Y'all just getting all the cards, okay? Shaman, trust in higher forces. Trust comes up again. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. Literally, okay? Listen to your emotions. Listen to what your intuition is telling you, because that's going to protect you from something during this Jupiter and Pisces transit. And guardian angel, you are not alone, okay? Call on your angels, call on your spirit guides, call on ascended masters. They are all super willing to help you and support you through this massive awakening and rebirth that you are going through. Trust that, your guides got you. Trust that this abundance is definitely going to be yours, okay? It is yours. And so continue to, have gratitude during this time. Practice gratitude for everything that is coming in, big and little, so that it just creates more abundance. Okay, y'all, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I would really appreciate it if you give this a thumbs up, like and subscribe, share with a friend, comment down below. Let me know if and how this resonates. All of that really helps out my channel and I so appreciate it. So make sure you're subscribed and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, my pile threes. Welcome. I am excited for your reading. This is going to be what blessings is the Jupiter in Pisces transit bringing to you. So we have the 7 of Wands, the World card, the Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. All those kind of popped out, so I just took them The protection guardian, drop your shields. We have gentleness, contentment, solitude, and self-mastery. So the blessings coming in, clearly self-mastery. There's going to be an element of trust that you have in yourself, in your decisions, in your path. You're just feeling like you're right where you need to be. And things are gonna start happening as a result of that. Things are going positively for you. And you truly just feel like, yes, everything's aligning, right? Even in this card, you see all the chakras are very much glowing, aligning. And so I see that for you. I see like you're just going to feel like, I feel like multiple different blessings are coming in for you. I feel like this might come in the sense of love and family life, in abundance, okay? I feel like things are just working out. The Seven of Wands, in this card especially, it's kind of like they're on the defensive, like they're being attacked. Even in this scenario, if something happens where you feel like there's being an attack, you also have this protection. The black cat is definitely her protection and is keeping them, like keeping the others at bay almost. So you're gonna feel like, even if something doesn't go right, doesn't seem like it's going right for you, you're gonna feel like there has to be a reason for this, and you're gonna trust that reason. It's gonna be a lot easier for you, for example, to trust that things are going exactly how they should. And if something falls through, it fell through because something even better is coming up for you. The World card, and there's the cat again, right? Like now she's on the beach and throwing her hat to the air. The cat's just chilling kind of in the back because it doesn't need a protector anymore. It's kind of just like, yeah, I got you, but you know, you're good. Like enjoy yourself. I don't want to get too close to the water, you know? I'm a cat. This is a period where you're going to be able to like feel your toes in the sand, enjoy like the fruit that is, you know, blooming off your fruit tree that you planted way long ago, okay? Ace of Pentacles, there's that cat again. I love how he's everywhere in this deck. You're either getting a job offer, there's some type of offer coming in. You're gonna get a message of maybe that's money coming in, financial, you're just gonna get like a gift of money popping up from nowhere. And then the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like there's this family vibes, like you're going to be set, essentially. You're going to feel this stability when it comes to being able to take care of your family in a physical sense, in a monetary sense. I feel like abundance is coming through. You're going to get a check. Some money is going to come through during this Pisces in Jupiter transit. Promotion, a new job offer, something like that. Something's going to come through. It could just be money from out of the blue, like a refund check, something that you did not expect is going to come through in a major way. Four of Cups, you're gonna have a lot of options. You're gonna be able, like you're almost gonna be at a loss of like what to choose for yourself. Okay, there's going to be a lot of options in front of you, and it's going to be like you might feel like, oh, like now I don't even know what to do because I know I have, you know, I can only choose like 2 out of these cups, but like which 2 do I want? Because all these options are so good. And here's another option coming along behind me too. So there's this element of like, there might almost be a little bit of overwhelm because of all the abundance that's coming to you. And you're just like, whoa, what? But I just feel like you need to take some time for yourself. You really need, this came up in all of my piles, honestly, but gratitude is going to be a significant key to this time period. I feel like with solitude, contentment, and gentleness, there's this need to just like be patient with yourself, okay? To choose what you really want, to choose what really is going to be your best bet and what's going to be best for your family, okay? But in a greater sense, like Protection Guardian says, drop your shields. This is the female version of Archangel Michael. And basically, this Protection Guardian, if you just call on them, they are there and they will be able to support you and help you, protect you from things that you don't know are maybe threats coming in, but it's just like this extra support. So you definitely have this kind of angelic support around you right now, helping to guide you and give you like a sense of like what is the best option for me. I see like be gentle with yourself, okay? Be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself. Be gentle with others because others might be going through a rough time right now. Or if there is somebody very specific close to you going through a tough time right now, offer them like support and kindness, okay? I feel like this is going to be a strength for you right now, is being kind both to yourself and to others, giving people the benefit of the doubt, giving them a break, okay? It's kind of like that Piscean, like being able to see like the beautiful side of things and the more positive side of things, the dreamy-esque side, okay? But yeah, you know, this time might also be giving you space to yourself for some reason. You might have like alone time if somebody, you know, if your loved one, maybe you live with somebody and they're going off on a vacation, or, you know, you have the house all to yourself for some reason. I do feel like you'll get a piece of peace that you need, okay? You'll get time alone to contemplate and just to appreciate where you're at and where you've been brought to. Contentment, like how can you there's this acceptance for what is right now and this like appreciation, right? Contentment, just being appreciative of what is in front of you right now. I think that with that self-mastery, like I said, you're going to be firing on all cylinders. You're going to feel like things are just aligning, and you're going to be very grateful and thankful for that. There's going to be a lot of contentment. So, you know, remember to practice gratitude. Thank your guides and your angels for looking out for you. Ask for that protection if you need it. Ask for support to kind of calm your mind if you need it as well. Because it's like there's so many blessings pouring in, I feel like, and so many things are coming at you from all angles that, like I said, you might feel a little bit of overwhelm, but it's kind of like, you know, in a good sense, like you're definitely not out of options. It's like you have an abundance of options. You have abundance of cups to choose from, but all of it seems to lead you to a stable, like beautiful home, you know, with just a lot of love and stability. How can you make the most out of these blessings that are coming through right now? We have the Magician, the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So 6, numerology wise, is the number of family, okay? And so I am seeing a lot of stuff around family. There's going to be beautiful things around just being able to either gather with family or love on family. Family support is big. Tapping into your loved ones that are also your relatives or family, maybe a sister or sibling. You're going to be reuniting with somebody in your family. It's going to be very beneficial and beautiful for you to do that right now. Take time to see a loved one. The Vulture, interesting. The vulture is about letting things go, letting things die if they are not in your best and highest interest. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right, but be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Guardian angel, you are not alone. Autumn, release the old and rest. Shaolin master, be graceful in movement and action. And then you have inspiration and spiritual awakening. I see like you setting intentions is going to help promote whatever you actually desire to come in. So write down your intentions. I have a video on how to manifest. You might want to take a look at that and go ahead and start scripting, writing down your intentions, light a candle for whatever it is that you want to come in. I feel like it's kind of like this blank slate and the universe is asking you, well, what do you want? And so you just sharing like what you want and like how you want to feel is really going to help those specific blessings kind of come in to play. Six of Pentacles, it's also like a give and take. Are you on the giving side? Are you on like, I have so much and so let me give? Or are you on the side where I need some and can benefit from some type of charitable act or donation? So it depends on which side you're on. I'm almost feeling like you're on the receiving side. If you need help, go ahead and accept that help right now. It's okay to receive when you need to receive. If you need somebody to pick up some slack or you need to delegate a certain task, go ahead and delegate that task. That is going to be beneficial and help you bring in the abundance. I feel like there's people that are pregnant and kind of awaiting a child being born. And during this time of pregnancy, it's like, you know, you do want to embrace the Empress vibes. You want to sit back, you want to receive, you want to take as much rest as you can, okay? You want to release what tasks don't really serve you or that you don't need to take on. Like, release that time, like release that, because it's going to help you and you need as much energy and stores and nutrients for you and the growing baby, right? And so I'm really feeling like if you have people that are offering support and offering help, take it. The Six of Cups is also this like inner child kind of card for me. It's either the inner child or like the card of self-compassion when I read it. And with this, I'm feeling like, once again, you have somebody just sharing. You have this like slightly older person sharing like one of the cups filled with, you know, flowers to the little girl. And I'm feeling like, once again, it's like, be accepting of the help or gifts you might be receiving right now. Take it in, note the abundance, be thankful, be grateful, but like accept it, you know, accept it with a thank you, and don't even like, don't sweat it. Okay. You might be a people pleaser. And so kind of letting this, I have to do it all, I have to do for others, kind of die is really going to allow you to like bring in that abundance and bring in that, like, you know, that financial and just that wealth, okay? Whatever wealth is to you, whatever abundance is to you, whether that's emotional, having the family unit that you desire, having the family love, having the romantic love, being able to let go of old ideals or old things, like let those be put to rest, is going to very much help the blessings just flow with abundance towards you right now. Surrender to divine timing. Surrender your need to always be right. Okay, so in along with accepting help from others. That also means you have to loosen the reins on how you want things done. If your spouse or partner does not load the dishes like you do, and you feel like your way is the right way to load them, but they're willing to do the dishes, you let them do the dishes their way, okay? Like, there's an element of needing to loosen the reins, let go, once again with this vulture, okay? Let go and allow others to help you, and know that it's going to be in their way. So, you can't always have everything done exactly your way if you're loosening the reins, letting others in. Surrender procrastination. Something might come at you faster than you think, whether this is this job offer or the abundance or the fortune, whatever. And so it's almost like while you can do what you can do, while you have the time to do it, while you have the space to do it, I'm gonna use this pregnancy metaphor again. It's like while you have time to organize, while you have time to wash the baby clothes, do it, because you don't know when you're gonna lose that ability to just be like child free, right? So I see if you have any, business ventures or ideas of creativity, of things you want to put out into the world, go ahead and do it. Do not waste your time. This is a beautiful time to be able to put out creative ventures, creative ideas, passion projects. It's just such an abundant time for all of those things, everything spiritual related or intuitive related, intuitive based. So go ahead and get to work. Go ahead and do it. You are supported by your guides, okay? We said that here with the protection guardian. You got it again with your guardian angel. Know that you are not alone. If you see feathers around, whether they be white feathers, specifically white feathers, but any feathers just on the sidewalk, on the floor in your house, take it as a sign that your spiritual team is kind of like there and giving you this support, giving you this love, okay? You are getting a lot of inspiration right now, and it's coming in to kind of help you with this self-mastery, with this like leveling up, okay? There's just gonna be this new version of you, and you're gonna feel like the most abundant and beautiful you've ever felt, honestly. Yeah, wow. So just go ahead and like enjoy that, okay? Like take notice of that. Don't just let the days roll by without really like looking at that blessing and being like, wow, this is amazing. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels, whatever. But this inspiration that you have, it's almost like cultivate it, okay? Put out your project if you have something. And it's not to say that you need to move super fast or be hasty, because Shaolin Master says, be graceful in your movements and actions. You will know when you need to release something. You'll have this like burning desire of like, okay, I need to create right now, right here. I need to put something on paper. I need to paint. I need to get this out, okay? So I'm really seeing like, go ahead and utilize this energy, this inspiration that's coming to you. Know that like you can be graceful. You don't have to force it, okay? Don't force it. But what's coming is like beautiful and abundant, and it's time, okay? So you will know when it's time to act. Don't react, just act as you know it's time, right? The grasshopper needs to jump at the perfect moment to get the leverage and the height and the distance of where he's trying to go. And I just see this, right? Like as like, you're going to know exactly the right amount of pressure to put, your body's almost going to instinctively know, okay? Autumn. Release the old and rest, just like the vulture, okay? It's just, it's time for something new. And just like in fall, right? The trees need to let go of their leaves so that new buds can form in spring. It's like, this is your time to rest, rejuvenate, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're releasing things that just take up space unnecessarily. It might be that you need to do a little bit of like a fall cleaning, or like, you know, spring cleaning, but early. So like if you have to donate stuff, if there's just stuff taking up space unnecessarily in your house, go ahead and get rid of it if you haven't used it in a year. That's also part of the giving and receiving to, oh, okay. I was like, I thought you got it, but I'm thinking of a different image because this is a different deck, but this is the Six of Pentacles, right? And so while I said I do feel like you're on the receiving end, there is an element of like donations here. I feel like your guides really want you to get rid of excess stuff that you don't need. Donate it. You know, your trash is somebody else's treasure. It really does create more of an energy of abundance. Lessen your load, you know, let go of your baggage. You need space to bring in the new stuff, essentially. So this pile is things to be aware of, things to maybe be cautious of during this time period. So we have the Eight of Swords. Girl, you got another, or person, man, non-binary folks, you got another Eight of Swords. So there's definitely, be cautious of your mindset, be conscious of the way that you communicate to others. I feel like you might be testy or harsh, okay? And so just be mindful, especially if you're in this energy, right? See how like almost annoyed he looks, and then like the younger kid bringing him this other cup, this other opportunity, he also looks worried, like he might get like snapped on, you know? And I feel like, so really be cautious of your words, be cautious of the way you're communicating to others, be cautious of being too anxious about things that either you have no control over, or you do have control over. If you have control over it, then what can you do to create a different outcome? If you don't have control over it, give it to your guides, give it to your angels, ask them for calmness. And Archangel Gabriel is very helpful when it comes to lessening anxiety and like just mind chatter. Ask them to kind of calm your mind, okay? Give it to your guides, because the amount of anxiety you have right now, it's like, whoa, buddy. You know, you don't want to run rampant with that, especially when you are so actively creating, you know, this is a Magician card, you're so actively creating your abundance and creating what you'd like to see for yourself. So don't sully it with, you know, worry and fear when you can literally just simply kind of shake off the ropes and uncover your blindfold and then step right forward away from all these swords. You know, you feel trapped because when you step back, you feel all these swords, but in actuality, like, you have a way out, okay? So just be mindful of the mental chatter and really use some tools to kind of, you know, have that gentleness with yourself, self-compassion, okay, gratitude. There's a lot of tools you can use to kind of calm that mental anxiety coming up. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Once again, walking away from things that are no longer serving you. You are going to leave some things behind. There might be people, there might be habits that you were just going to be leaving behind. And it's like the sun is setting on them. This is a new stage of you, right? And that's okay. It's okay to let go. It's interesting right next to this Four of Pentacles, because the Four of Pentacles would indicate holding on to certain things, standing your ground, kind of like staying in place. I feel like there's this element of either you learning how to budget or you learning how to kind of manage your finances, because although abundance will be flowing in, there's this element of like, you're gonna need certain things in the now, and you need access to that in the now. And so, you know, it's flowing in, right? But how are you going to handle right now? That also could be creating some of the kind of mental anguish for you, is like feeling like it's coming, but it's not here fast enough, okay? Surrender to divine timing. You will have enough, you'll have what you need, but once again, this might be the case where you ask others for support if you have that support, okay? You have Lord, take charge with authority. Drum, dream and journey, truth, and friendship. You're gonna have to be very discerning with a certain friend that might be sharing something with you. I'm feeling like you're gonna have to be very discerning about what they're sharing with you, and if you want to run with it, or if you just want to put it to the side and just note it. Especially if a friend is maybe sharing some like stuff like, oh, well, our other friend said some bad stuff about you. I'm feeling like this gossipy energy. It's like, it might not be the friend that they're talking about. It might be them that's actually the person to watch out for. Just, be aware of like the truth. It'll present itself to you, and you just have to listen very closely to see that. There might be a friendship that is getting called into question right now because you're kind of unsure if this friend is healthy for you, if they're truly there for you. Listen to your like intuition and understand you will be protected regardless. If you need to be protected from them, your guides are going to come in, and that's going to be one of your blessings actually, is they're going to be removed. Okay. I don't feel like you have to do much, because they will be removed. And that's also why I feel like be graceful in movement and action, because once again, I don't think that you will have to do much. I feel like they will be just boop, boop, plucked out of your kind of sphere, and it's going to be the healthiest thing for you and all involved. Just be cautious and mindful about who you're sharing information with, who you are trusting, okay, and who you like are putting, just who are you putting your trust into. Dream and journey. There's a lot you're going to learn from your dreams. Pisces is the dreamer. And so your dreams are going to be very telling right now. You might have a dream about this friend in fact, and the truth might come out in your dreams. So dream and journey, there's a lot to know and a lot to do. This also gives me the insight that you need to sleep more. You need to try to get more sleep. You need to take more naps. You need to rest more. Make sure your feet are up. Just really take time for you. And then the Lord, take charge with authority. This goes along with the surrender of procrastination. So what you need to be aware of is that when you do have that energy, when you do have that gut feeling to react, to do it, okay? Take action when you do have that energy, because I am feeling like you do need a lot of rest right now. You need a lot of rejuvenation, okay? And so I even see insomnia here. I feel like you're gonna have insomnia because this is like, oh, let me go on a journey during the middle of the night, right? I feel like you're gonna be up and awake. So that's something to be aware of, that your sleep might not be great, but if that's the case, get in naps, get in rest in other forms and other ways, okay? Because you really do need to restore yourself, okay? If you're pregnant or expecting, leave a little emoji, a bottle emoji down below, because I do feel like this is my group where why you're so, I feel like that might be for some of y'all. So let me pull one more card for just some final love and support from your guides, from the universe. Oh, Spirit Fox, okay. Trust your talent in changing times. So this is a Spirit Fox, and literally he's hunted in a lot of different times, but Spirit Foxes can also live. My timer says 222 right now. Spirit foxes can live in a lot of different climates, from Arctic climates to big cities. They can find what they need and find shelter and food. And I just feel like your gifts are just coming out right now. Like they're about to shine. They are shining. You are going to be thriving if you are not already. So it's just like, I do feel like there's that worry or overwhelm about all the blessings that are coming your way, but like, just trust and know that you're gonna be good, you're gonna adapt, you're gonna be amazing at whatever next stage this is for you. And yeah, I love you guys. If this resonates, please leave a comment down below. Let me know. I love to hear about that. Like this video for me. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And I will see you next time. Love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful Jupiter in Pisces transit and a beautiful, happy, and positive 2022. Bye, guys.